Hi everyone, I'm Journal Page, and I'm going to start with some green acrylic paint and a brayer. I have here a craft foam just because it's easier to roll the brayer on it. If you have a jelly plate, it's also an option. So I've got some citrus green, lush foliage, and grasshopper green, and holiday green, whatever. I'm just starting with this and just rolling it, and I don't have any plan, just to put some green color quickly on my page. Okay, next. I didn't even plan the which one will be on top or anything. I'm just want to have some interesting green background, and on top of it I'm planning to do a lot of flowers. So I just need a green backdrop for my page. Okay, so another color. Not sure now if the brayer is the best for this page that I want to do, because it gives me straight lines, but because I'm planning to do a lot of flowers on top, I think it will mask all this straight lines. The darker color, I'm trying to be real careful. I don't want a lot of it, just hints here and there. Okay, this is a little bit too much. I can always go on top and add more of the lighter color, so always fixable. But I'm looking at it and I think I'll just leave it be. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to continue with some flowers. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. This is dry, and now I want some flowers on my page. I picked this stencil and this one. It doesn't have to be a stencil. If you've got stamps, you can do stamps, cutouts, whatever you want. And I'm just going to start. I have some makeup sponge here, and I've put some colors here. I've got red, orange, yellow, magenta, and some, I don't know, peach, whatever you call it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of paint and dab the excess. Now I'm using, when I'm stenciling, I'm always using 2 or 3 colors. I don't like it flat, a solid color, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to go randomly and stencil, and if here I use the magenta and the peach, now I'm using the magenta and the yellow, just so I will have variation in the color. I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's there. So continuing, I want all of this to have lots and lots of flowers, and I've missed here, but never mind. I'm going to overlap a lot of the flowers that I want to stencil, so I'm not really concerned about it. And it's still part of the background. So nothing has to be precise or accurate. Let's see. I'm just playing with the colors. Okay, so let's do, I'll take another sponge just so it won't mix completely, and let's go for the orange, and let's pick this one. Yeah, I think, and I want to overlap them, so I'm going to take apart a little bit of the orange, and I'm overlapping on the other flower, and just a little bit of the yellow again, so it won't be solid color. And just continuing to spread the flowers all over. Yeah. Let's do this one. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to take me some time to cover the whole page with flowers, and I'll be back. Okay, so background is finished, and now I have some crazy idea that I don't know if it will work. I've went through all kinds of painty papers and cardstock and whatever, and I've picked this scrapbook paper to use on top of this background, and I wanted to come to the half point of my page, so, and it doesn't have to be completely accurate, approximately 4 inches. So I'm going to mark it on the other side. Let's take some pencil, just so. Okay. And so I can cut it here. I don't know if it will work. My crazy idea. Okay, so this needs to come here. I'll mark, I need to trim this. Okay, so now I've got some butterflies. These are, I'm always using them as templates. I don't think they were supposed to be. I've picked them a long time ago in IKEA, and I'm always using them as templates. And I want to see, I want to do half a butterfly. Let's see, I don't know the size that I want. I want 3 butterflies, half of them. I don't have, oh, here it is, another. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the sizes that I want. And I'm going again to mark them on the other side of the page. Let's hope I'm not making a mistake. So let's see, approximately Let's see if I like this space between them. Looks fine, I think. And now I'm just going to trace around them, and then I want to cut the shape out. Oops. Okay, last one. Okay, so I've got this, and now the joy of fussy cutting, and I'm going to do it with this nail scissors. It's just, they are more dainty, they are thinner and easier to cut curvy things. I'm going to continue, and I'll be back when I'm finished with this. Now the other thing that I want to do, I will take the same scrapbook paper, and I will cut the other half of the butterfly, and we'll see what happens. I'll be back. Okay, so here are my pieces, and before I'm going to glue them, I want to make them more defined. I'm going to go around the pieces with this black ink pad and just give it a little bit more, and in several places where it's, let's put something underneath so you can see. If I want to go inside little bits, I can use a Q-tip, I can use something like that, that is like for a eyeshadow, so another option. And you, of course, you can use, if you don't want to use the ink pad directly, then you can always use a makeup sponge. So all kinds of ways to go about it, like so. And once again, it's gonna take some time going all around these pieces, so I'm going to save you from it, and I'm gonna come back when I'm finished. I'm also going to go here around this, and I think that I will also do some of the same thing, framing the page, and then just gluing the pieces. So my crazy idea, it seems like it worked, and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished going over all the pieces with the inking, and it seems like my crazy idea wasn't so crazy. I managed to make it and put it into a page, and now I just want to add some words, and I've inked around it also just so it will go with the rest, and I'm thinking where I want to put it. I think I'll just put it here, dream come true. Now another thing I wanted to tell you, just if you don't have an ink pad and you want to do some smudging and this kind of defining shapes, there are all kinds of other ways to go about it. First of all, you can use acrylic paint with makeup sponge, and another way to go about it is just pick up some marker, and it can be a permanent marker or just a regular one, and you have a shape, and you take your marker and you go like this. Of course this won't look smudged, but you still will get the definition you want. So that's another way. And you can also use a pencil eyeliner. It smudges quite nicely, and So all kinds of option to go about it for those who don't have ink pads and all this stuff. So that's my page. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.